Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is my first upload. I'm a little nervous, so sorry if there's any, I'm also recording with my iPad, so sorry if there's any weird things where my iPad falls down or I stutter a bit. I'm just a little nervous. So, my channel is called TheBrain7724, and my handle is Brain7724. So that's how you can find me on YouTube. Today I'm going to be talking about Planet Life Clicker. So Planet Life Clicker is a very fun game where you can click to earn resources and buy upgrades to progress through the game. It does have an ending, unlike most clicker games. It's very new and it can be very addicting. In this video, you'll learn everything you need to know about this game, along with some interesting facts. Planet Life Clicker is a simple clicker game on Scratch, an online site where you can try out other people's games and even create your own with coding building blocks. It's free and easy to do. Type in scratch.mit.edu into the search bar to reach it. This game was made by a user named Coder in Progress. Here's the link to reach the profile. So if you want to type it in, make sure to type it in into a browser, and then you'll load up the user profile. To directly go to Planet Life Clicker and play the game, use the link I've given you below. Alright, Coder in Progress created this simple game in the span of 4.5 days, which is pretty impressive because most games take a while, but this is a simple game, and yet it provides an interesting challenge as it tests players' clicking and patience. As a planet, you can only click to gain resources at the start. Tree will give you wood, the mine will give you gold, and the asteroid will give you cocoa when clicked. Using your resources, you can upgrade your click power for a specific resource to gain it faster. Once you save up enough of the correct resources, you'll be able to buy production upgrades that give you a certain amount of resources every second. However, they're very expensive, and they require lots of clicking to get to. After buying a producer, the player should click the star in the top left corner to permanently activate their producers. So as you can see, the wood producer produces 1 wood per second and costs 250 wood, 100 gold, and 100 cocoa. The gold producer produces 1 gold per second, but costs 375 gold, 125 wood, and 125 cocoa. The cocoa producer produces 1 cocoa per second and costs 250 cocoa, 100 wood, and 100 gold. The star, of course, as you just heard, will activate your producers. I actually did meet with the actual I actually did comment on the game itself, and the creator told me that he created, obviously the comment is not on there anymore, but he made the gold producer cost more resources than wood and cocoa, because that's actually how it was in the actual Planet Life game. Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry, I moved the camera a bit. After the player is making a couple of wood, cocoa, and gold per second, they should aim for the second producer in each category. It'll be a long wait and grind, but it'll be well worth it, as each of the tier 2 producers gives 10 of the corresponding resource. Once the player gets enough producers, they will need to save up for the first special producer, which costs a staggering 10,000 of all resources, but produces 100 of each resource per second. As you can see, we've got a wood producing machine. It says 10 plus 10 wood per second. and it costs 2,000 wood, 750 gold, and 750 cocoa. The tier 2 gold producer is 10 gold per second. It costs 3,000 wood, 3,000 gold, 850 wood, and 850 cocoa. And the tier 2 cocoa producer, 10 cocoa per second, 2,000 cocoa, 750 wood, and 750 gold. Alright, the special producer, which looks like a interesting robot, it produces 100 of each resource per second, and it costs 10,000 of all of the resources, which is a staggering amount if you think about it. That would take a while. After getting some special producers, you should save up for a special producer number 2. Each one costs 60,000 of each resource, but boosts all resource production by 750. It'll be crucial to progressing further. Sorry, that was weird. Once the player has purchased enough second special producers, they should save up resources for the final time. To defeat the boss and win the game, you need 500,000 of each resource. Once you've collected them, you can defeat the boss and finally beat the game. So as you can see, the special producer number 2 looks like a bull. And it gives plus 750 resources per second for all resources, and it costs 60,000 of all resources. And as you can see, this Jack guy, which is a big sun that looks really evil, to defeat him you need 500,000 of all resources. It's a lot. Oh, that's weird camera adjustment, my bad. Credits. Coder in Progress had a lot of fun making this game, as it was inspired by his favorite game, Planet Life. He ended up having most of the images used coming from the actual game, and he wanted to give credit to them. You can see all of the images in full detail in the next slide, and can even read about them. Coder in Progress's profile picture on Scratch, it looks like a dice. Looks like a witch dice. He appreciates all the support he can. Oh, I think I typed that wrong. He appreciates all the support he can get, and would like some game ideas from you guys. So make sure to go to the game and leave a comment down below on what game you would like him to make next. Alright, we've got a lot of stuff here. The Cocoa Asteroid was a source of cocoa in Planet Chapter. Axe helps Burger chop more wood in Planet Chapter. Don't know who Burger is yet. Drill helps Burger find gold faster in Planet Chapter. Cocoa Penguin is a source of cocoa in Broccoli World Chapter. Sven chops wood in Broccoli World Chapter. Bob the Bottle is a friend from the Lost Juice Dungeons. Gives gold in Broccoli Chapter. The Swirly Straw helps you earn cocoa in both the Planet Chapter and the Broccoli Chapter. The Wood Synthesizer produces wood in Burgulon Chapter. The Spacebar sells cocoa and gives gold in return in the Burgulon Chapter. Alright, we got some big text here. I think these are the main characters out of all of them. Oh, just got a notification. Let me just clear that. Alright. Burger helps player get wood and gold in Planet Chapter. Gets turned into a planet in Broccoli Chapter by Wifey, his ex-wife, and becomes the star of the story in the Burgulon Chapter. Derek beats up jerks in dungeons to get all resources for the planet and Broccoli World Chapter. Sorry, that was weird. Gets beaten up by jerks in Burgulon Chapter. So jerks have to fight Derek's. Interesting. Lemonada produces cocoa in the Burgulon Chapter, and he's accessible after the player defeats Mayonada, the third boss with their jerks. So you have to beat the third boss to get the cocoa producer. Interesting. Jack. Originally was Stanley, apparently. Stanley the Star in Burgulon chapter, and he becomes the final boss of the game. He can be killed normally or with the cocoa-infused core. That's so interesting. How would you have gotten this cocoa-infused core, though? And I don't know. That's interesting. Alright, thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and want more videos similar to this, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. The support from my viewers and subscribers helps me a lot in the long run, and I really appreciate all of you who watch my content. I will be doing a house tour once I reach 10 subscribers, so if you want to see that, share the channel. The Brain, the A is an @ symbol, the Brain 7724 at Brain7724. Brain7724 is the handle in parentheses with your friends. See you next video. Bye.